Hello guys, welcome back to Car Obsession and welcome to episode 25 of Living with a Mazda MX-5. Hopefully this one will be short and sweet. In this video I'm going to see how easy it is or how difficult it is to remove a hardtop by yourself. Now if I'm not mistaken, these weigh about 20 kilograms. I may be wrong, that's the information I found online, so if that is incorrect I will correct myself with a subtitle. And not only is it relatively heavy, but because of the shape it's quite cumbersome, and normally you would need two people to take them off. Normally I would ask my wife to help me, but she's now pregnant, therefore I think it would be quite unfair to ask her to keep helping me take the hardtop off. For what it's worth, I will be getting a hardtop bag at some point, so I've got somewhere to store the hardtop, because at this moment in time I don't. Therefore on days like today where it's sunny, I have to take it off by myself and then put it on by myself. I've taken it off by myself but never put it back on, so this could be interesting. Anyway, enough waffling. So for those of you that don't know, you've got two clips at the front, one either side. So I've got my wife behind the camera. There we go, and there's also a clip just in the middle as well. So having to lean over Patsy here. There we go, and then do the exact same on the other side. So you've got a clip at the back just to pop it off. Try to be careful, you don't want to scratch the paintwork or do any damage. Come on, you stubborn so-and-so. There we go. Right, those are the easy bits out the way. I'm out of breath. I need to get back to the gym when they're reopened, of course. So now I'm 6'2", therefore I've got relatively long arms. I'm like Mr. Tickle. So the best way to do this, man, I'm so unfit. So grab the back of the hardtop with your right hand in the middle, and then do the same at the front with your left hand. So this will be interesting because it's not very often I do this. In fact, this is only my second time removing the hardtop by myself, and it isn't that difficult, it's just fiddly and just... Anyway, so here goes nothing. Make sure you've got a good firm grip before you release it from the car. Step back very carefully, and what I do is I just try to rest it on my thigh and then just walk with it quite slowly. Yes, my garage is a bit of a mess, I do need to sort it out. Now, I'd argue the hardest bit of this process is putting the hardtop down, because it's a bit tricky. So slowly. Ugh. Right, that's one side down. Just scoot it over just a tad, so I don't put this side down on the concrete. And there we go. That is the hardtop removed, which I'd argue is easier than putting it back on, as I will now demonstrate. I've never put it back on by myself before. The last time I tried it, I kind of couldn't do it, and I had to get Patsy to rescue me. So hopefully,
I'm rescuing you this time. Take a deep breath.
Hopefully I won't need your assistance this time. So right, I'm just going to get my breath back.
How are your muscles feeling?
Muscles are fine, it's my lungs. And it is quite warm in this garage as well, I must admit.
I'm going to give you a much wider berth, just in case.
Right. Now it's going to be quite tricky. Well, I think it's going to be quite tricky to pick it back up. And for those of you that are wondering why I haven't filmed this video after practicing it a few times, I thought actually it'd be better for me to do it whilst my talent, as it were, is still learning. Because if I can do it and I've barely done it, then there's a good chance you may be able to at home. Of course, it depends on your strength. Not that I'm particularly strong, and it also depends on your height. If you're a short person with short arms, you may struggle. Right, this is going to be the tricky bit, because getting there's fine, but getting to the middle of the back is going to be difficult. So let's squat.
I do have a suggestion.
Go on.
Grab, without putting my hand on the camera, pick your left hand side up first and gently tilt it towards the floor to lift the front up. Helps you grab it.
Yeah, Teamwork.
That's why you're married to me. Brains of the operation.
Although it's worth saying, I'm normally the one that's got more common sense, but on this occasion, Patsy has risen to the occasion. So obviously not the greatest starts because I'm putting a bit of strain on my back. I'm trying to bend my knees as much as I can. And up we go.
Mind the garage roof.
Right, let's mind the garage door. Just try not to let it rub on my trousers too much because I don't want to scratch the paintwork.
Oh, sorry, the lighting's gone really bad. There we go.
Now this is where it gets difficult because you get to a point where you can't really see what you're doing.
I would open my eyes, but I'm past the side, so it's not going to help.
So I'm just going to try and...
Make more sense to put the front on first and lower it. Does that make sense?
It does, but I'm now... No. See, this is where it gets difficult because you can't see what you're doing. Taking it off is easy.
Okay, so go a bit more to your left. Left, yep.
So I can kind of use the roll bar to help guide it a bit.
And just kind of slide towards me. But
Right.
now go to your right a bit because you've got the window up.
Hang on. I'm not entirely smooth, but...
Don't push any more to the right.
Right. Now, as you can see, it is quite difficult to put it back on. And for me, it's purely because I can't see where everything is. Now, I think I've been able to marry it back to the car without doing any serious damage to the paint. So I'm just going to gently ease it on. So I've got to watch that clip over there because it's starting to get quite close to the bodywork. Yes. There we go. Right. Okay, we are cooking with gas. So to put it back on, you need to line these clips up at the back. Like so, and push. Ideally, you want to try and do these. There we go. They're both on. And just simply clip it back on. I do apologise for the heavy breathing, although some of you may find it arousing, and for that I also apologise. Right, and there we go. Can you take an MX-5 hardtop off by yourself? Yes, you can. Is it difficult? Yes, it is. To be fair, I definitely think it'll be easier the more I do it, but yes, I definitely want to get a storage bag so I can just take the hardtop off, store it somewhere in the garage, because the bag I'm going to buy comes with wall fixings, so you can just hang it on the wall, or I could just take the hardtop into the flat and store it somewhere there. But yeah, so that's pretty much it really, nothing more to say. I'm gonna lie down and try not to die of exhaustion, but thank you so much for watching this video. I do hope you have enjoyed it, seeing a relatively slim guy struggle with a hardtop. But yes, if you have enjoyed it or indeed found it useful, be sure to like, subscribe, comment if you want to. If you are subscribed, don't forget to click the bell icon so you get notified every time I make a video. But until the next time guys, be sure to keep up the car obsession.